get a little more intense. Amen. Because sometimes when we're working with faith, we got to have a certain kind of patience. And the patience comes in the fact that I got to believe that no matter what I'm dealing with, God is going to make whatever he said come to pass. How many know that God cannot lie? Amen. I don't care what anybody else say, God cannot lie. And just because things are not working like you feel they should be working, even though God told you, all you got to do is wait, because sometimes it looks like it ain't going to happen. Amen. But that's why faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things I don't see. Just because I don't see it, don't mean that as long as I believe in God, it's not going to happen. Because I know that God is going to do just what he says he's going to do. Amen. I feel my help coming now. Amen. You got to understand that anytime, amen, you're coming through something. Amen. The patience that I'm talking about is a patience that says, amen, that sometimes you just got to wait a little longer than you anticipated. Amen. Sometimes when we hear bad news, amen, sometimes we want the problem to go away right then. Amen. But God said, no, you got to wait to go through it. Amen. Because if you don't go through it, then how can you tell somebody how to go through it? Amen. Sometimes we want the prize. Amen. But we don't want to pay the price. Amen. But I'm so glad that there is a prize. Amen. That money came by. There is a prize that your looks came by. Amen. There is a prize. Amen. That's only given to the one that can finish. Amen. Everybody can win, but everybody can finish. I feel my help coming now. You got to understand. See, the problem with a child of God is when you're waiting for a certain thing, but then when it comes, it's not what you thought it ought to be. Sometimes we're waiting on a certain thing, and we ask God for a certain thing, and then we wait and anticipate. But you got to understand that when you make your request known, the devil also hears it, and the devil can intercede and make something look like what it ain't. That's why you got to try the spirit by the spirit. Everybody that come in your household not running the right thing. Sometimes we want a good thing, but I'm here to tell you, get a right thing. And if you get a right thing, then you'll get a good thing. That's why I feel my help coming now. Every now and then I said, Lord, give me what you said I can have. But sometimes I got to wait. And while I'm waiting, I've learned to pray. Has anybody been praying while you're waiting? Sometimes you got to pray when everybody else gives up. Sometimes you got to pray when everybody goes away. And sometimes you got to pray all by yourself. Because I found out nobody can substitute for situations that pertain to you. I feel my help coming out. Give somebody a high five. Say, I'm still here and I'm still standing. But what are you standing on? I'm standing on the promise of a living God. Is anybody up in here other than myself? They say God made me a promise, and it may not have come when I wanted to come. But raise your hand. Say, but it showed up right on time. I feel my help coming here. Give somebody a high five. I've come through too much. I've been through too much. Now I feel that my thing is happening. Now I feel that something is coming through. Did you read the text? Don't